In this video, I'm going to create a formula so that you can combine multiple people into one list. First, I'm going to show you what the end result looks like, then I'll show you how to create it. So I've got Mary Jones that I've already created. I've got her as a client, then Mark Jones as a spouse, children, and Harry. If I click on trust, I can do my drop down and I can get access to any of these people, and then I can use them in the document. So how do I do this? So I'm just going to go ahead and go to designer. Under formulas, I have one that's called potential agents right now. What I do, so I'm just going to delete this, start from scratch. So I'm going to add a new formula. It is going to be a list formula because it's going to be, you can pull from multiple places, and it will be an object formula, and it will be a party. And say OK, and I can save. The reason why I did party is my children is a party, my client is a party, my spouse is a party, and other parties are parties. By using the same object, it allows me to then easily combine these into one list. Now I go back to potential agent. So I can click add expression, and then all I have to do actually is just drag client in. Because it is in an expression, you don't have the quotes around it. Type spouse, children, other parties. I'll click save. Now I have not added any conditional logic. Now I haven't added any conditional logic, so it will actually give us blank space for spouse and children even if there aren't any. So one way I can do this is, because I have this married, I can put married question mark spouse colon null. What this is doing is it's basically an if statement, and you can see the formulas to see how this works in other areas. So it basically is saying if this person is married, then bring in the spouse's information. If they're not married, don't bring in anything. Same would apply for children's. If I don't want any children to come in, I could do a question mark. Children. Now this one will be different because it is a list. I will put brackets around it instead. It's just slightly different because I can have multiple children, and this is how it knows that it's blank. Now if I go back to a state, second step, I go to trust. I'll just click on the trust, and now I need to go through, and right now I have client trustees. The way I create this, I'll just do I'm going to do a list, and it's going to be a selection, and test, and then I click user define data, and then I paste potential agents in here. Then I'm a fan of hybrid. This allows you to select who you want, and if I put true here, it will always show up. And if I go back, I've got trustee with my list of people, and you have to scroll down to see them all. And then I can select who they are and press OK and create the documents.